So, I thought that there was something wrong with my little janky electric car. I haven't been driving it for a bit. The battery was at, 20-30% state of charge, and it just would barely move. Like, would maybe draw, 10-50 amps somewhere, not very much, on this amp meter. So, winter's coming. I was going to pull the motor out, have a look at the brush cards, figure out what's going on with that, and charged it up to 4.15, 4.17, something like that per cell, 80 some volts. And now this is a very different car. With a fully charged battery, I can now discharge like a very different amount of amps. Like, I couldn't get over 50, and here we are pulling 300. It's very different. Maybe I can actually use this car. I'm gonna drive it all the way to the mall to pick up my brother's prescription and my mom's prescription. And then I'm gonna drive it all the way up the hill to my mom's house. And I'm gonna see if this is now like a reliable car I can start just using while we still have some sunlight. Maybe I just gotta keep some charge in the battery. Who would have thunk it? All right, I'm gonna go on a high-speed road, like an 80-kilometer-an-hour road. I'll have to use 5th gear. Never mind that noise. I think there's a loose piece of something under the car. So that's 5th gear, and we're like going over 80 kilometers an hour. Got up there just fine. I'm breaking the speed limit in a car with 30 horsepower. This is amazing. Amazing. Successfully made it to my destination. All right. So peppy when you're used to like 30 amps or 50 amps. Alright, I've made it to the hill. There's a big hill I gotta drive up to go where I'm trying to end up to go. And this is not a problem at all. This thing is doing it. I'm not going crazy fast. I'm going 50 kilometers an hour right now, but it's getting up to the posted speed limit without complaining. I didn't know that all I had to do was charge the battery. What I still don't understand is that the C rating of this battery pack should be pretty near civilized throughout the voltage range. So down at 3.5 volts, I should still be able to scoot around just fine. So still there's stuff I don't understand, but I don't know. Not sure why it wouldn't be working right. Regen. Ooh. Amazing. It's managing just fine. I'm in the 3rd gear, going up a hill. I think I'm even going over the speed limit, and it's just not complaining in the slightest. The fan kicked on. I've got a fan kind of strapped to the end of the motor now, because I noticed that the winding temperature and the case temperature were well in excess of what they were supposed to be, because this motor is quite undersized for this car. But here we are, coming up to a stop sign, and yeah, I'm just not complaining because I'm driving up a steep hill in my electric car. Here we are, driving up a hill. This is a much steeper hill. Just no complaints. Pretty impressed, I gotta say. Let's put it in 2nd gear. Like, 0 to 40 is so quick. Like, I mean, that was downhill and stuff, but pretty awesome for 30 horsepower. I mean, it's not exactly one pedal driving, but it's pretty skookum. Got it in second gear. All right, let's go. Fourth gear. Yeah, that's practically the speed limit. I know, it sounds like a great victory when I can finally kind of go the speed limit, but I gotta tell ya, that makes this thing downright usable. I think I'm breaking the speed limit now. I mean, that does happen sometimes. And regen.